Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your man B. I am the brand once again. And this time I'm coming at you with the I need answers because always, I'm looking for the answers to pretty much everything. But anyway, my question is, where did this damn defeated mentality come from? You know, like I don't understand it. Like I understand that I put it like this. I don't think that there's a victim mentality like that. Like they perpetuated, like the narrative is. Because a lot of a lot of what's being said that we were victims of is true. Like discrimination, racism, all of that stuff. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's no doubting that black people have been through that and that we still encounter that throughout our lives. But my thing is the defeated mentality behind it. Like we blame white people for a lot of shit, but a lot of times we don't take accountability for our own shit. And not only we don't take accountability, we put boundaries up in front of us. We put obstacles out in front of ourselves. Like this mentality that we can't get nowhere, that we can't have no upward mobility, that that white people are blocking us from everything. To me, that's defeated. The mentality that we can't learn anything. That whatever we learn is through the lens of white people. Or whatever we learn, we have to I guess relearn and stuff like that because white people got a hold of it. I mean, a lot of it has its own relative basis under it. A relevant basis. A lot of it has some truth behind it. However, that's no excuse for not learning more than what you know. There's no excuse for not gaining more knowledge. You know what I'm saying? There's libraries everywhere. You can build your own home library. You don't have to rely on just public schools or schools in general. You can learn yourself. You can look up records and histories and everything and do your own comparative analysis of whatever you want to whatever topic you want to learn. So when people say that you can't learn this because white people they control it, like that's bullshit. That's a defeated mentality. When you sit here and say that black people can't uplift themselves, because white people are blocking us from getting loans and whatever, that's just a defeated mentality. Because whole time, no one is stopping us from going out to seek loans. No one is stopping us from doing that but ourselves. Anybody in the United States can walk into a bank and apply for a loan. You may not get that loan, but anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? And just because of that, we have equal opportunity to get it out here. We have equal opportunity to make money. Our equal opportunity has to be taken advantage of. You feel me? Like, I see a lot of rhetoric about, ADOS not being able to get government contracts and, this and that. But has ADOS ever looked up the application rate of black minority businesses that are going towards these government grants? Because living in DC and knowing people that work in these agencies, I can tell you right now that most black people, or a lot of black people, aren't taking advantage of these grants and programs that are available from the government. So I mean, it can't all be on white people blocking us. You know what I'm saying? It can't be on all white people blocking us. We can't blame all white people. We can't, sit here and act like we can't do something because you think white people are stopping us, or because what a lot of it is lack of confidence within the community. Especially in these streets. So a lot of us don't believe in ourselves and don't believe that we can, rise up beyond our we don't believe that we can rise up beyond our current station in life. So we get comfortable. We believe what people tell us about ourselves. And we internalize that. And in internalizing it, it has devastating effects to where, we're not seeking, like a lot of us aren't seeking higher education and employment in professional industries, because we don't think they pay good enough, or, it may be a woman's job. Like, for instance, teachers. Luckily, living in PG County, I've had a good amount of black male teachers. But at the same time, there wasn't enough. I was, like I said, I was lucky, but I know plenty of brothers and sisters who didn't have maybe not even one black male teacher. But these black male teachers are sought out for within, the teaching industry. And then not only that, being a teacher has great financial incentive. Like, you often hear the rhetoric that, teachers get paid. Teachers don't get paid enough. I mean, and that's true for the work that they do. They don't get paid enough. However, it's a very fulfilling job. You know what I'm saying? And you're helping out the next generation. Not only that, you're building yourself up for upward mobility, and they have great salaries. That, like, why not? But we not doing it. You know what I'm saying? One other thing was, like, I remember growing up, because I was growing up, and as DC started becoming more gentrified, my mother was like, you see these firemen, you see all the firemen, the police, the people in these municipal positions. You see how they're all white? Those are the jobs that we should be looking for. And sure enough, gentrification started soon after that. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of black people that's in the fire departments and the police department out here. It's really good out here as far as that. But for this to be a majority black city, there's not enough. Like, there's not enough, you know. But I mean, like, it's just little things like that that we often look over because we think it's not a cool job. We think it may not pay as much, and stuff like that. That when that we internalize when we grow up, that causes us not to even pursue those type of careers, you know, and which in turn we're losing out on opportunities. We're losing out on wealth. So, we just gotta, get rid of that defeated mentality. Like, we can't do anything. Like, we can't take control of our own destinies when we definitely can. We just gotta put forth the effort. I think we got very lazy. We got very lazy and starting to rely on these demagogues and leaders, to do something for us, expecting reparations and all that shit, instead of working for ourselves. And we just losing track. We losing track. We gotta remember, after Reconstruction, we had Jim Crow. We lost a lot of representation after Jim Crow. And that was between like the 1920s to the 65. 1970, 71, we had the first, it was 13 black people elected to Congress, to the House. That's the first time within that 50-year span that we had a significant representation within the U.S. government. The first time within 50 years. So we lost a whole generation of representation. And then we finally got it back in 1971. So that's part of the stuff that we working with. We had to, start over pretty much. It's the same thing economically and socially. We lost whole generations with the crack epidemic and the war on drugs and the crime bill. We can't get that back, but we have to do something to go forward. We lost a whole generation with that, but now it's time to get back. It's the same thing with the welfare system. Again, we lost a whole generation with that. But now it's time to get back, because now we hip. Abortion, same thing. We hip. It's time to get back. So all this defeat is some bullshit. Let's continue doing proper research. Let's continue getting this higher education. Let's continue being productive within our political system and economic system. And let's have an overall value of getting this money and getting educated. Shoot, that's the only way we're going to have upward mobility. The only way. And we can't be defeated about it. We cannot be defeated about it. But anyway, it's your man B. I am the brand. Like, share, comment, all of that stuff. I'm about to head in the house. Peace.